Welcome back to Forgotten Working Class Podcast. I am Tiffany.
I'm John.
Today we have with us a very special guest from our very own community here in West Palm Beach, Florida. Erin, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
How old are you?
I am 42.
42. Are you married? Do you have children?
I am married and I have one little boy.
Very nice. So, crazy story how we met. I feel like a stalker in a sense, but I promise I'm not. So I do my morning drop-offs with my own two children, and I have been watching you for probably close to a year.
That's a stalker.
Yeah.
I know.
So, it's always super early. It's 7-something in the morning when I see you and your son walking. And I noticed that you had a very special member of your family that you brought everywhere with you. So on that particular day, I jumped out of my car and I stopped you, and I probably look like a complete weirdo, but I appreciate you so much. And it's such an honor to have you on and talk about your life and family with us.
Well, thank you. It was weird.
Sorry. I came home and I told John, and I'm like, I just weirded some lady out.
The guy like, is your car broke? No, she was just talking to me.
So we don't really know each other that well. So it's really nice for us to be able to do this with you and truly get to know who you and your family are. Because me doing my little bit of research, I can see that you guys are very involved in our community, and I just absolutely love it. I know that you wear many different hats daily, being a mom and a wife. So you want to talk about who were you before you guys got married? How did you and your husband meet?
Actually, we met online. Matched
Wow.
up. I'm from Illinois and he's from Virginia. And I moved to Virginia and I was ready to move back to Illinois, and I met him online after a bad relationship, and it just worked out really well.
That's incredible. How long have you guys been together?
We've been married 11 years, so 13, I think, altogether.
Wow. Is Match even still around?
I have no idea.
That's a incredible story in itself.
What made you want to come to Florida?
My in-laws, mostly. My husband's mom is here.
Yep.
So we decided, you know what? We just got married. Let's try something new. And here we are. Might not be forever home, but it's our home for now.
Very nice. So what did you guys do for work when you were, in your earlier years together?
He worked for his sister at a medical. He's a podiatrist, so he did everything. Medical assistance. He did all of the things with feet and legs and all of those things. And then I was just bouncing around. I had a degree, but I couldn't really find a job that I liked. So I just kind of did stuff here and there to survive.
Okay. I think we all did that.
Yeah.
Had a lot of different jobs.
Yeah.
But then your beautiful son came along.
Yep.
Did you work when he was born?
We started our business right before he was born, Forever Wave. And I was actually pregnant on our first event, and I was 6 months pregnant, and we did our first event with him. And it's been going strong ever since. And we both were able to quit any kind of jobs that we had and solely focus on our jobs and Grayson.
That's so awesome. So yes, everyone, foreverwave.com is where you can find Erin and her beautiful family's business. You want to go into a little detail about what it is?
It's kind of hard to explain, but it's a 2-part system that it started because somebody stole a flag, a United States flag, off of our Jeep back in Maryland at a country concert. And so we thought there's got to be a way to fly a flag that people can't steal. So I only have one thing here. This is for an antenna sleeve. And then all of our flags zip on and off of every sleeve that we have. And we have maybe 20 different types of sleeves that fit on boats, UTVs, Jeeps, especially, and all kinds of things. And then we have 3x5s too. So that's what we do for a
That
living.
is so cool. And you guys patented that, correct?
Yeah, we patent it and trademarked it, all of the things. We mostly manufacture it from our home. We have one fantastic lady that does a lot of our sleeves, and otherwise, my husband and I do all of the manufacturing.
That is incredible. Wow. So going strong for over 10 years now.
Yes.
So awesome.
Yep.
Do you guys have Jeeps?
Yes, we do.
I do too. I love my Jeep.
No.
But you said boats and ATVs?
Golf carts.
Very cool. And can people make custom or do you just sell?
Lots of custom. We do a
Yeah.
lot of custom work.
Very neat.
Mm-hmm.
So then beautiful Grayson came along.
Yeah. And then
And
we got his diagnosis after birth.
okay. And what is his diagnosis?
Down syndrome.
Okay. And everyone, he is so beautiful. This little blondie. Like I said, I watched you guys for so long and I didn't know how to approach you because you just look so sweet and he's so precious. Tell us
And
about him. How is it with him?
so it's good. It was a little scary at first. I wasn't so scared as much as my husband was. He was terrified when we got his diagnosis because we had no idea. I said no to the testing, prenatal. And so we just went with it when he was born, and we did a lot of early intervention, like therapies, like from maybe 3 weeks old, 3 months old. We started doing physical therapy, OT, speech, all of it to make sure that he could swallow, eat, move, all of those things.
Yeah.
So that right away. And I believe strongly in that because I think that he is successful because of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we found
As soon as
an,
possible.
an incredible organization right away also that helped us with all of those things and connecting us with parents like us. And I don't know what I would do without those moms. They've been phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say the organization?
Yeah. It's Gold Coast Down Syndrome Organization.
Okay.
And I am currently, surprisingly, for 5 years now, the board of director president.
Oh, damn.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. They're amazing people to work with and just supportive, and they don't care about anything else but they just as soon as you walk in the door, they just love you. So it's a great place to be.
Is he verbal?
Yes, he is very verbal. He wasn't for a long time, but now he is.
That's awesome. That's all we want for our children is to be able to express themselves the best way they can.
Yeah, we did sign language for most of his 4 years, and then he started talking more, and we did a lot of sign language, a lot of sign language. So that helped a lot with behavioral stuff and just being able to communicate, because if you can't communicate, you have bad behavior.
Yeah.
Do you still practice sign language with him?
We do a little bit. He still, like, if I can't understand what he wants, he will still sign something. And like if we're out to dinner or something like that, we will sign across the table so that he understands, because he wears headphones a lot because he's very noise sensitive and all of those things. He's very sensitive to a lot of stimulus stuff. So we do still use it a lot. Yes.
Well, that's great
That's
for his
awesome.
future too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
2 languages.
And his dog even understands some of it.
That's
Really?
awesome.
Yeah, she does. Like if I do a certain sign, every now and then she knows what I'm saying to her.
Aw.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So his dog is actually why I stopped you, because I was very curious. She's so beautiful. Can you show us her?
Yes, let me figure out how to turn my chair around. Here we go. Alexa, up. Can you say hi? Say
Aw.
hi.
And
Hi.
Alexa is a service dog.
She is. She's a little tired right now because that's what she does when she's not working.
That's all right. So beautiful. How long have you had her?
We have had her a little bit over a year now.
Lovely. And she
It's
was his
beautiful.
first dog?
Yep.
So wonderful.
Well, I mean, we had a bulldog when he was born, but we had to rehome him because he wasn't very good for Grayson. But here, Alexa, can you sit up? Up. She doesn't know what I'm trying to do.
That's all right.
But
But
we spent almost 2 years because of COVID mostly. They didn't have many puppies at the organization that we went to. And so we had to wait for her to grow up. And we met many dogs, like probably 10 we had to go through. And they are true when they say a pet chooses their owner, because she chose Grayson.
Aw.
She really did.
And they truly look like such best buds.
They
Like,
are.
all
As soon as he's sad, she runs to him.
oh.
I love it.
As soon as he's sick, she sits next to him. She sleeps next to him. Can
And
you sit up?
she's only 2 now?
She just turned 3.
3. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We had to wait until she was almost 2 to have her in our home.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And is he good with her?
Oh, amazing. She listens to him better than she listens to me.
Aw. That's so wonderful. And where did she come from?
Her organization is called Topaz. They're based out of the west side of Florida. And they are a fantastic group. They do training. She's been trained since she was 3 days old.
Wow.
Sorry,
That's
I'm
crazy.
all over the place. Yeah. So she's been doing training for a long time, and she went from many different homes so that she could, accumulate to different homes and different situations and different animals and all of those things. They did all of that.
That's so awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I stopped you because we've been thinking about a service dog for John for his
Mhm.
PTSD, and a
Yeah.
lot of people don't even know where to start.
No, I learned from a friend. That's how I found her. And they're a fantastic organization. Like, they're really good. And they take their time and they do their training, and we have to take tests and evaluations a lot. So it's been a lot, but it's been very helpful for Grayson.
That's so awesome. Does she go everywhere with you guys?
Pretty much. So far, she hasn't been on a plane with us because we haven't gone on a plane, but she'll go in the car, she'll go to the store, she'll go everywhere.
That's
She jumps in our Jeeps, our trucks, she jumps in everything, ready to go. She is ready to work.
so wonderful.
Does he ever sign to the dog?
He doesn't actually. Because for some reason I was worried about that actually.
I was curious because you said that you can sign to her and she understands. I was wondering if he does too.
No, and I was worried about that because some of his speech isn't that clear. So I was worried that she wouldn't understand what he was saying to her, but she caught on right away. Like right away. She was like, "Okay, that's my boy and that's what he's saying to me."
Oh, I love it.
It's
So,
amazing.
yeah, they have an incredible bond.
He always looks so happy. Is he happy?
Well, not always.
Well, he's still young,
If you
but
saw us on Monday, it was not good.
well, nobody wants to go to school on Monday.
Now, that's the thing about Down syndrome. Everybody thinks that they're always happy. They're not always happy. They can switch easily back to happy, but they're not always happy. So, but she helps with that because she notices when he's sad and then he bounces back.
That's awesome. What's it like for you? How are you? You, like I said, you wear many different hats.
I do. It's hard. It's hard. I don't have any other children, so I don't know any different, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we try everything that we can and we learn what we can, especially through Gold Coast. That's my savior, pretty much. They teach me everything that I need to know. And the other moms that have kids with pretty much our same age and maybe even a little bit older, that is my world pretty much, because I need them. I can't really talk to people very often that have typical children because they don't understand Grayson.
Right.
There's a few people at school that I'm extremely thankful lately, and they came to our walk too, that have completely embraced Grayson, no matter if he's mean to them or not, because sometimes he's not nice, but he tries his best, and they're always kind to him. So
That's so wonderful. A lot of people
good.
are looking for support. And
Mm-hmm.
the fact that you mentioned these different places, I hope that people in our area will be able to connect with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, does he have friends at school?
He does. I get a lot of little cards in his backpack that says "You're my best friend," and the cafeteria lady, her daughter has been with him for years, and she loves Grayson. So, I mean, we have that, but mostly, most of our friends, well, most of his friends have Down syndrome.
Very
Because
nice.
he at like recess, for example, he still does a parallel play. Like they'll do something, but he'll do his own thing. So he doesn't always interact with other kids. He mostly wants to do what he wants to do. And
Well, that's our
don't
son.
we all?
Yeah, our son does the same thing.
He
You'll catch
just
him.
sounds like a leader.
Yeah.
He's his own leader.
Does his own thing.
He's like, you guys do what you want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So
He knows what he wants.
he does.
So, what are some of his favorite things besides
He,
Alexa?
he loves Toy Story still, Paw Patrol, things that still are toddler age things, even though he's in 4th grade. But they're still in cars. He likes cars a lot.
No, I love Cars.
Mhm.
I love that movie. Well, all
Oh, we watch all of them.
of them. I love them all. Corbin, he got into it for a little bit, and then he was like, "Nah, I'm all right."
Oh no, we just rotate the like 3 things. So he likes a lot of things that are still. He's probably still trying to process the stories of them. I think at first he just liked them as characters, but now he's trying to figure out the stories of them. So it's still fun for him.
That's awesome.
I love it.
So what do you guys do? I mean, obviously so much, but what do you do for fun as a family?
Not much. My husband travels a lot. He's gone a lot. So for fun, we go to the park. Or out
Okay.
to eat. We don't do a lot because of COVID and the mask stuff. Grayson wouldn't wear a mask, and they didn't allow his medical acceptance. So we couldn't take him many places because they didn't allow us. So usually would travel to Illinois or Virginia or places where family are. So we haven't gotten to do that very much lately, but hopefully in the next month or so we'll get to do that.
That's nice. Yeah, John had a mask exemption. I think that's what you're talking about, right? Where he didn't have to wear it, and
Yeah.
people wouldn't allow that. And we're like, listen, I'm missing
But
a whole
yeah,
ear and a half a ear.
you
Plus,
get the people at the front door right as you go to walk in. They'd hand you a mask. You have to put this on now, and I'd look at them and be like, "Nah, not gonna happen." And
And
they would get mad quick and be like, "You can't come in if you don't put this on." I'd be like, "Well, unless you have a spare ear, then
yeah,
I guess I could put it on
but
because
even still,
it ain't gonna work."
you were
no,
claustrophobic because you were
Yeah,
trached.
yeah. Where my trach was,
yeah,
even if I have like a shirt on that covers the trach, but it touching it almost feels like you're choking me.
yeah, I would
So the
bet.
mask would bug me.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah,
But
but once you tell me you don't have an ear to put it on, they change their tune really quick.
yeah, but we still they ended up getting you a few ones that tie in the
Yeah.
back and stuff. But I can't imagine for Grayson, like it's
Yeah,
not fair.
That's
no
awful.
kid wants to wear those.
No, but that's awful experience for you too. Ugh.
But we're older and we
Yeah,
understand,
it is
and
what it is.
but
I know, but still, even at doctor offices, they were like, "Here's him a mask for him," and I'm like, "Good luck. No,
Yeah.
right.
not gonna." He is so sensitive to his ears. Like, no, it's not. Mm-mm. I was like, so we're not gonna have his appointment then, or that's
Crazy.
how I did it. So then a lot of things we just didn't do for a couple years.
Yeah.
The
Well,
good thing is now that you can't
yeah, you
And
can. He's
back
back in
out there.
school.
but now I have to take a dog with me
That is true.
and a wagon because he won't walk that far because he can't. So
Do you take her with you everywhere when he's at school?
I do because I have to keep her training up.
As I said,
Yeah.
keeps her in the rhythm.
Yeah, she has to keep up her training for grocery stores and anywhere we go. Carts, people.
Now, do you have to physically train her every, day or every other week or whatever? Or is she already trained, but you just have to keep up the steps and going to these places so
We
it
just
stays
we,
fresh?
we mostly just have to keep up what they already did.
Okay.
So for her recertification, we have to keep up what they already taught her. And we haven't done a recertification yet. So I don't know if she's going to pass, but she probably will. But we do, like, my son and my husband will go out in the pool and I'll do training stuff with her. Like, one of the things that they like is, can you step over the dog without her moving?
That's important.
She's extremely good at that. We call her roadblock because she likes to lay in the middle of everything.
That's huge for kids because or anybody, if she stood up, she'd make you fall down.
Yes. Well, especially kids. They're, that short or whatever. Dog puts you right over.
Yeah, no, everybody, when we have a party, everybody just walks right over her.
That's awesome. She looks like she has an amazing temperament, and I got to touch her and meet her.
Yeah,
After you stalk them, yes.
she's constantly snoring. right now.
Aw. Well, Erin, we appreciate you being here with us and sharing all of your references. Again, you mentioned Topaz for service dogs here in South Florida, and then foreverwave.com is your family business. And then what was the other name for your group?
It's goldcoast.com.
Goldcoast.com. Is that only in Palm Beach County or are they
It's
everywhere?
not, there is one in Broward, but that's mostly for Florida.
Okay.
All states do have Down syndrome organizations, but Florida actually has one of the best, and we're the second longest ones that in the whole world that have been going on.
Wow.
I think the other one that ties us is in California.
Very nice. I actually just remembered this. You mentioned you guys did a walk. What
Mhm.
was that for?
That was for Down syndrome, and we raised a ridiculous amount of money this year for all of our programs. Most of our programs most of them go to adults. So, and then we have babies and toddlers and a learning program, which is unbelievable. So we have all programs through adulthood to babies. It's really a wonderful community.
Absolutely, because I'm sure you wonder, after he turns 18, are these still going to be available for him? And that's amazing. How
And
much did you?
they will be for him.
That's wonderful. How much did you guys raise?
Personally, our team raised $13,000.
Wow.
But overall, I don't know if I'm supposed to say it.
Okay, you don't have to.
But our goal for the organization was 200,000. And we had over 200, when I'm saying it wrong. We had almost 3,000 people walk with us.
On your team?
No, not on my team.
Together.
Oh, okay, together.
The whole.
It's a lot of people.
That
Yeah,
is a lot
it
of
was an amazing thing. We do it at John Prince Park every year.
So nice.
Yeah, we had an amazing event. Ponies, all kinds of bounce houses,
How big's the walk?
a DJ. It only lasts about a mile. It's about a mile long, but
That's
everybody
amazing.
just kind of puts up tents. You all put up tents and you just sit around and then you walk and then you hang out and there's a raffle booth and all kinds of things.
When's the next one?
October 20th.
Okay.
We
Next
should
year,
go.
2024.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Yeah. There's a lot of things we
Mhm.
need to
Yeah, I would like
get.
to go.
Oh, you can be a Grayson's groupie.
Yeah,
I love it.
100%.
We would love that.
Absolutely.
And I love the name Grayson's Groupies.
Yeah.
And once we hit a certain place, he gets to pick the color of our t-shirts. So that's always exciting.
Very
you-
cool.
You never know what's going to come out his mouth.
What's been his favorite color?
Well, last year it was orange. This year it was purple.
Okay.
So never red or blue, the things that I think he would pick. But
Listen, we were at baseball one morning with our son, and
Oh, yeah.
everybody's like, "What's your favorite color? Your favorite color?"
Half the team.
Ours says rainbow.
And then-
Rainbow colors.
oh,
I'm like,
well,
okay.
And then half the team was like, you know what? I like the rainbow one too.
Yeah.
Rainbow's my favorite color. And they're like, well, it's multiple colors. Well, I like them all.
well, my husband's favorite color is camo, so
That's most men.
I don't know. I'd say my favorite color is orange.
yeah, we'll never know what he'll say next year.
He's so cute. I just want to say, I know we barely know you, but I see everything you're doing, and you're doing a phenomenal job.
Thank you so much. Here's a picture of him surfing,
Aw.
if you can see that.
Yes, he's so cute. And I'm definitely going to be sharing pictures on your flyer.
Okay.
Send you. It was so nice to actually get to know you.
You too. Not in a parking lot.
Yes. And hopefully we can get the kids together one of these days soon.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you for being here, Erin.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good one.
You too.